Welcome to the Tattness Podcast, Halloween Show Part 2, the Halloween Special Continuation. This one's not going to be as dark as the last one, but man, that was fun. So this is going to be Part 2 of the Halloween show, but not as dark and creepy. That's as fun as that was. I really enjoyed that.
That scared the shit out of me. I usually work night shifts, and the whole place where I was dark, except where my desk was, and I was listening to that. It was just me and one other person, and holy shit, it scared the fuck out of me. I thought people were getting up, and oh my god, it was crazy.
Well, then I guess I did my job.
Yes, you did.
Before we get into this, though, I just want, whether you're the positive thoughts type or the praying type, man, I just want people to, if they could, give, some positive thoughts and prayers for a little guy over in the U.S. named Kane Wyatt, who's currently battling NKH, which is the condition that took my son's life. So I really want him to come out the other side of this, stronger and better and on top. And so if you can, think of him and pray for him if you're the type.
Yep. Send positive vibes to him and his family.
Beautiful little guy. Has to stay around a long, long time. Mm-hmm. Anyways, what are we doing here?
Today, for our Halloween Part 2 special, we're going to talk about most hated movie characters being killed by famous horror murderers. So, and also, stupid and lame horror movie killers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing, you stupid idiot?
Alright.
There's so many.
Oh, my God. I love my horror movies. I love cheesy fucking movies. Half the stuff I told you about, you haven't even watched.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm like...
I'm very picky when it comes to horror movies, though. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. But me, I'm like, fuck, I'll watch anything, really. I have, low standards, I guess.
That's pretty much it.
But, man, I was telling you, some lame movies, killers, a lot of these are, obscure movies. You may have heard these movies, you might not have. They were just so bad that it's hard to find them even as a download and that. But I'm going to start this off with, probably you would have heard this one. This came out in the 80s, and Part 2 did become a bit of an internet sensation, was Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 1 and 2. The brothers, Billy and Ricky. If you've seen this movie, I know, Tattness, you said you haven't seen it. It's basically about this poor kid, Billy, getting traumatized by his grandfather in the nursing home, who looks like fucking Santa Claus himself on fucking drugs, telling him that if he doesn't behave, Santa's gonna kill him. And unfortunately, later that night when his family leaves to go home, this guy dressed up in a Santa suit does murder his family, so Billy and Ricky end up in the orphanage.
Well, little known fact, actually, I was in a horror movie myself. I was the victim in a horror movie of my own, very similar to that.
What?
It was in an elevator. It was called Silent Fart, Deadly Fart. Some fat fuck crop dusted me when the doors closed.
How dare you?
Oh my fuck.
Filthy prick.
Oh fuck, bud.
Yeah, it was scary.
Oh god, but anyways, as the movie goes along, Billy's further traumatized by the nuns at the orphanage. He gets a job at a toy store, and of course Christmas rolls along. And doesn't Billy get the job of dressing up as Santa for Christmas?
I do love nuns. Shout out to fucking Sister Kyla.
Yep, hi Kyla. But anyway, so Billy just becomes the killer Santa, and he kills people based on punishing them. And then, of course, in Part 2, doesn't this carry over with his brother Ricky? However, Ricky doesn't don the Santa suit. Instead, Ricky just goes around with a gun, shooting people for taking out their trash.
What the fuck? He wants them to recycle?
I guess so, because he's fucking pissed. He sees this guy taking his fucking garbage out, and he's like, Garbage day!
I saw that shit, actually.
Fuck, and this guy thinks a fucking can's gonna stop a bullet, and...
That dude's like a mental fucking Captain Planet.
Well, yeah, basically. So, that's just one of the lame killers I have to see.
That was pretty cheesy, actually.
Oh my god.
That death was pretty cringe.
And you know what the funny part was? At the end of Part 1, when Billy gets killed, he ends up dying in front of his brother. The axe lands in front of his brother. Doesn't this child look like fucking Donald Trump the early years?
You're yelling at me, dude.
No,
you need to chill.
Oh my god, I just get so worked up. But anyways.
Fuck.
That's my first pick for lame horror movie killers. Another one, this movie, I remember seeing it in the video store when I was a kid. It wasn't Blockbuster, it was an independently owned video store. this movie just intrigued the shit out of me. It was called The Granny.
What the fuck?
Yeah, The Granny.
Okay.
Basically, this premise, Grandma's the killer.
Okay.
So her family's a bunch of assholes that want to inherit her money, so they want Grandma dead. I think they actually try to poison her. So I guess she buys this potion to help her live forever, and she takes vengeance out on her family. And I know one memorable part is she cuts off a guy's dick with a pair of scissors.
I mean, I feel like that's everybody's grandmother, just fed up with everybody's shit.
Oh yeah, this grandma was, like, because they fucking wanted Granny dead trying to feed her poisoned soup.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
yeah.
pretty dark.
But, again, lame. Grandma drinks a fucking voodoo potion, and now she's psychotic and cutting off peckers with scissors.
I love old people, dude, but if some old biddy comes at my dick with a pair of scissors, I'm knocking her dentures the fuck out.
Oh,
Grandma's gonna take a fucking nap.
Yep, you don't say.
Like, Grandma's not above getting these hands, let me fucking tell you.
Oh my gosh. And then, well, in terms of supernatural killers, this is where it starts to get lame, in my opinion. We have the Ginger Dead Man. Yes, there are 3 movies for this. I haven't seen them myself. You haven't seen them either, eh?
No.
No. Well, probably for a damn good reason. This is when Gary Busey's career took a dark turn. In this movie...
I thought that happened when he started acting.
No, this was 2003, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but I mean his career taking a dark turn. I figured that was kind of the entire fucking career.
That could very well be. But anyways, the premise of that, this Gary Busey plays a killer, and I guess his cremated remains, get mixed in some witch gingerbread dough, and it gets baked into a cookie, and yeah, we got ourselves a killer gingerbread man.
Yummy.
I feel like it's just one big fucked up advertisement for, like, Keebler.
Yeah, no, and then like I said, there was 3 of them, but the funny thing is, I did want to see this, but you know what happened to me? I'm looking for this movie, and I thought it was called The Gingerbread Man. Well, I was mistaken. Instead, you know what I got? I got a fucking movie with Robert Downey Jr. It was a legal movie with Robert Duvall in it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, needless to say, I was pissed. I mean, it was an okay movie, but...
I like Robert Downey Jr., but...
Yeah, no, I wanted to see fucking Gary Busey as a killer cookie.
I could not understand someone's disappointment when they grab a fucking Gary Busey movie in their mind and they get fucking Robert Downey Jr. instead. I think I'd celebrate, not fucking be disappointed.
Well, maybe I should have, but I was looking forward to that crap.
You don't know how to have fun.
And, you know, like I said, there was 3 of these friggin' movies, and the names of the sequels are insane. We have Ginger Dead Man 2, The Passion of the Crust.
That's pretty cheese.
Yeah, no, and then Ginger Dead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver.
That would, like, give someone diarrhea. It's so bad.
Yeah, no kidding. And it's like, oh my god, like, what, a cookie? A friggin' cookie?
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Yeah, I mean, just throw some jug of milk at him, he's dead.
The end of fucking just begins.
Or like,
have some milk, prick.
Well,
Credits.
yeah, no, you send Cookie Monster after him, he's
There
dead.
there you go. That's your backup.
That's my weapon. That's my man. I'm just send him after
That's
him.
brilliant.
Like,
fucking...
Yeah.
I'm about it. I want to see this now.
Yes, well, I'm gonna look for that.
Only if it has the alternate ending with Cookie Monster, though.
Nah, damn it. Probably copyright laws, so that ain't gonna happen.
Well, I ain't watching that shit then.
But the fun fact, at least Gary Busey had the decency to not film the sequels. I mean, I guess he realized, shit, I can't go any lower, so I ain't filming no Passion of the Crust or Saturday Night Cleaver.
Thank fuck, he has at least a shred of common sense.
Oh my god, Gary, what? Why?
Maybe next time, huh?
I don't even question Gary Busey anymore.
And then, let's see, what else we have? We have a Stephen King movie adaptation. I believe it's from a short story. It's well known in the 80s. Is Maximum Overdrive.
I fucking hate that movie.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. Like, fucking lawnmowers, pop machines, trucks, like...
Fuck everything.
Wasn't there a killer washing machine in there?
Oh, probably.
Probably.
Fuck.
It's like... so lame.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that movie at all.
I'll tell you what, I'm definitely not interested. Deadbed.
What the fuck?
Again, another one I haven't seen, but it's like a killer bed possessed by a demon, and apparently the people go on there perfectly fine. The bed sucks them in and spits out skeletons.
I mean, I ain't trying to brag, but I've been known to, like, straight up murder some shit in my bed once in a while.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, shit. But yeah.
Just saying.
You've been a very good boy.
And then, like I said, like, in my own opinion, I have to say, any, like, those supernatural killers, like, let's get into Samara from The Ring.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That videotape. Okay, now, I mean, she'd have to get a fucking, like, YouTube video to fucking kill anyone, because ain't nobody own a VCR no more.
I don't understand the hype around that movie, to be honest with you.
I never got it.
I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I just didn't see why it was so, like, such a big deal to people.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I remember when it came out, it was so big, and it's just like, she's not very threatening, and she just petrifies people. It's not really a sense of urgency. It's just like, whoa, what the hell? But
yeah, I'm not into it really. Like,
yeah, no. But then
it was all right.
Yeah, and similar, you have The Grudge.
Oh, I hated that.
Yes, I did too. I couldn't stand the ghosts. I'm not even going to attempt to say their names. I will probably butcher it and have some Japanese people knocking on my door. The mother and the kid, like, again, it doesn't do it for me. And the friggin' death rattle she made.
In all fairness, I do like to think that the Japanese have way better fucking more important things to do than come knocking on your fucking door.
I would sure hope so.
Like more important Japanese shit to tend to.
Mm-hmm. Like, God, don't they have Godzilla attacking them again? Who knows? But anyways.
That's kind of not legit, but cool.
Yeah.
You are very stupid.
But yeah, no, anyways. That's just, in my view, lame horror movie killers. Just the most bizarre and just strange ones. I mean, hell, people can say that about, the top guys like Freddy, Jason,
You shut your
Leatherface.
filthy mouth.
Hey, I'm not saying that they're bad. That I love them. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but I have one that you probably will agree with me, is Leatherface.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
He's just, oh my god, the man dressed in drag.
I'm not into, like, gore fest.
Yeah, and it's too much. I mean, the second one, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, the only highlight of that movie is Dennis Hopper's in it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if, the Pope's in it. I'm not interested.
Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know, Leatherface, it's not creative. He just runs after people with the chainsaw and makes a bunch of grunting sounds.
He sounds constipated.
Well, he is. Maybe that's why he's so fucking pissed.
Yeah, I mean, I always end up concerned that bitches are going to try to turn me into a fucking lampshade or some shit, so...
Well, there you go.
It makes me paranoid.
So, they probably took a tip out of his playbook, so... You never know, man.
There's some questionable bitches out there.
You don't say.
Straight up batshit insane. Nuttier than squirrel shit.
Yep. Well, I have to take one more dig at this. I'm sorry, as much as I love the guy, Chucky.
Really?
To me, he's somewhat lame. I mean, yes, he's scary. I mean, personally, I think we've told the story how I believed he was under my bed for the longest time when I was a kid, when I saw that movie when I was younger. But, let's face it, if you're an adult, you could punt that little shit across the room.
I think we're going to have some words on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I like them.
We need to have a serious talk.
Personally.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I think it's kind of a fucked up concept, because you can't fucking tell me that if your doll comes to life and starts trying to choke a bitch, you're going to be all cool about it and be like, fucking,
True. But, let's just face it, if Chucky was in this room right now, I'd just literally get up and just punt him across the room, across into the door.
So you're going to go from all fucking minding your business and then attacked by a doll to becoming like fucking, punting for the fucking Super Bowl, like, field goal final fucking point.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. I mean, a kid took him out. Kids have taken Chucky out. So, what is that saying for his character?
Oh, they kind of wrote it that way, so...
True. I mean, Andy has always had to deal with him, but let's face it, he killed him in the first three movies. Or was it another kid in the third movie? But
I have no fucking idea. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, no. But first one, he set him on fire. But that wasn't the final blow. In the second one, he had the hot liquid plastic, like, melt him into a clump. And then his foster sister stuck a hose in him and blew him up.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, but...
2 was pretty good.
Yes, it was. Again, like I said, my first horror movie. Always hold a place in my heart.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Mm-hmm. So, to our next topic. Most hated movie characters put in famous horror kills.
Horror kills?
Yeah, horror movies.
Horror kills, you fucktard.
Oh my god.
Horror kills.
Fuck me.
You've been acting really weird lately.
Sorry for my terrible pronunciation, everyone. I know you probably want to murder me right now.
So, 5 each.
Alright. You want to go first?
Alright, well, I think, the kills have to be suitable for the dickery of the character.
Okay.
So the shit that they pull should kind of be tied into their death in some fucking way. So I'm going to have to go with number 1, Freddy straight up murdering Grandpa Joe from fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because that lazy prick was useless. So you don't want to get out of bed, you die in that fucking bed. So Freddy will kill him with the beatus.
The beatus.
Because that fat fuck jumped up out of that bed, lazy prick, for fucking candy.
Getting type 2 adult onset diabetes.
Like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and didn't he take a big chunk of Charlie's chocolate bar, that asshole?
That fucking greedy prick.
Oh my god.
Leaving his denture marks in that kid's fucking chocolate.
Yeah, like the poor kid just wants to enjoy his fucking chocolate bar, and your lazy dead ass gets out of that bed.
Yeah, fuck him. Freddy straight up injects him with diabetes and kills him.
Yeah, well there you go. Alright, well I have one. From Matilda, 90s classic movie, Miss Trunchbull. She was an Olympic athlete, big into that, right? Well, Jason Voorhees impales her eye with a javelin.
Just throws it right through?
Yep. Just right into the eye.
That's fair.
She was such a bitch, and she fucking, threw kids across the classroom and that, so...
She's a crazy psycho host beast, and I don't know what to do. You gotta help me, man.
I feel it's suitable for her end.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking say that dickhead from Grandma's Boy that fucking thinks he's a robot. So Uber Jason from Jason X should show him what a robot actually looks like and tear his fucking arms off.
I think that's perfect. Fucking, oh my god, that guy was super annoying.
Yeah, he's pretty cringe.
You don't say.
Yeah, he dies now.
Alright, well, I have, good old Gary Busey's son, Jake Busey, in Tomcats, his character Kyle. He's a freaking player in that movie, right? So, let's just say, good old Chucksters, I did just put him down, but I'm gonna give him credit here, makes him his bitch. That character just made me cringe so hard as a kid. Just, everything about him. So I'm like, you know what? I feel it's fitting that somebody makes him his bitch. And the fucker would probably like it too.
Well, who's that fucking worthless sack of molested piss from fucking Titanic?
Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Rose's fiance.
okay, I think when that ship goes down, Freddy should save him and then fucking drown him in like a kiddie pool. So save him from drowning just to drown him in his fucking self.
Yeah, well, there you go. I hope it's ice cold water too.
Yeah, why? So he gets shrinkage on his way out?
Yeah?
Cool. Fair enough.
Yeah, why not?
That's rough.
Alright, well,
No mercy.
we have now the lawyer from Jurassic Park. I'm sorry I don't remember his name, but that guy was such a fucking bitch.
He was taking a dump, right?
Well, see, I thought he was, but I think he was trying to hide from the fucking T-Rex, and he left those 2 kids in the damn car to fend for themselves.
But he was hiding in the shitter?
Yes, he was.
Alright, cool.
So, I feel Pennywise, either the Tim Curry one or the new one, shoves a balloon up his ass.
Because he clogged his fucking sewer with shit?
Well, absolutely, and Pennywise is fucking pissed.
He doesn't want your fucking shit down there, man.
No, he doesn't. Because otherwise, no, you don't all float down there, so...
He left a floater down there?
Yes, exactly, so I feel that's fitting. You fucking
Fair enough.
clog his hole up so he can't clog Pennywise's shitter.
I'm gonna have to say, this is a tough one now. I have what, 2 left, right?
Yep.
And it's hard to think of anybody that I really can't stand in movies, but, I don't know.
Okay, I'll go for another one. Why don't we make this 4 to make it easy?
No, we'll go I'm gonna say, anybody from Star Wars should be fucking put in like a Clockwork Orange situation where their eyes are held open and they have to watch Star Wars.
Oh my god.
No.
That is just so horrible.
That would kill me.
Well, yeah, I know, because how much you hate the damn thing.
People are gonna be so mad. I could feel the nerd rage just flaring up.
Just the nerd rage is strong in this one.
It totally is.
Alright, well, I have Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean. I know her character did evolve as the films went along, but let's face it, in the first movie, such a whiny fucking bitch. God, just screaming every minute. So, to fit that, I believe Mary Shaw, the lady from the movie Dead Silence, the one that had all those creepy-ass dolls, cuts her tongue out from all that screaming. I'm sure friggin' Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom can appreciate that.
That is true.
Yep. So, God, it's just, oh my God, that just drove me insane. I remember the second I laid eyes on that woman, I was just like, ugh.
Oh, and by the way, if you're going to send me any hate mail because of my hatred for Star Wars, you can lick my dark side.
Oh, might be a little brown, but, you know.
Ew. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Lots.
That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. All right, what do you got?
I don't know. I mean, I am stuck on this last one. I really have nobody in mind that I really feel off the top of my head is a fucking absolute dickweed. But, let's see. Help me out here. We gotta have somebody that sucks.
Oh, someone that sucks so bad. Let's go with, I got it. Rocky's brother-in-law. Sylvester Stallone's brother-in-law.
I like him, man.
But he was annoying, and he was a fucking freeloader.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick, but, I mean, I kind of liked him.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright, fuck it. Let him get it, too.
Yeah, why not?
How's he gonna go out? Let's see. He's a fucking freeloader.
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun
takes him out.
Do explain.
Well, Leprechaun, in the movie's Leprechaun.
How many more fucking times are you gonna say Leprechaun? Let's get to the point.
I think that this is your way of telling me something.
He grants wishes, no?
Yeah, and?
So,
I don't follow.
Let's just say Rocky's brother-in-law here, Paulie, wants a little more riches because his greedy ass can't get enough of that. So he fucking gets a room like Scrooge McDuck, and let's say Paulie dives into there, and he fucking dies just from the impact of the coins. And they're all stuck in his skin and everything, and impaling his eyes and that.
That's pretty fucking graphic and dark, bro.
But I feel it's fitting.
I'm kind of impressed.
Well, there you go.
Alright then. Let's spend the last half hour just saying Leprechaun over again.
Fuck you.
Dick. Anyways, what next?
Alright, we got one more.
Oh.
One more.
Alright.
Let's go with... Alright, here's one. Pat from It's Pat.
Yep, fuck that motherfucker.
And I believe Pennywise should be in charge of that.
Yeah, you want to be in it, you're going to be killed by it.
Exactly.
That works for me.
And how would Pennywise take out Pat?
Well, we already got the balloon up the ass.
So
that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
Let's see. That tubby fuck, I think, needs to be put on a treadmill
until they fucking just collapse.
Right? Like, that just seems fitting.
I think so. So, there you have it. Annoying movie characters killed by appropriate horror movie killers.
Alright, what about video games, dude? Like, what are the absolute fucking worst horror video games?
Oh, worst. I mean, we got good ones. I can definitely think of good ones. So, like, Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
Yeah, I know people, like, fucking Resident Evil 1 and 2 I love.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, absolutely.
And some people are probably going to shit their pants when I say this, but, you know, the purists and shit. But I think 4 and 5 are two of my other favorites.
But yeah, no, the first two are excellent. I mean, they're all good. I mean, I haven't really found one I don't
6
like.
6 sucks.
6 sucks. I mean, can't remember that, so I can't really vouch for that. But worst horror games, I'm gonna say Hugo's House of Horrors.
What in the fuck is that?
I don't understand.
I did talk about it.
Weren't you listening?
It's a friggin' DOS computer game where you type in shit.
I don't view DOS computer games as video games, though.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm gonna have to say the Nightmare on Elm Street game for Nintendo was fucking awful.
Oh my god.
I beat it, but it sucked.
I only got to Freddy the first time. Like, it's... Like, I get it. You can't really turn that into a kid-friendly game. But up to 4 people could play that? Who in the right mind's gonna sit there and play that with you?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good way to lose friends.
You gonna find 3 willing idiots?
I know. It was terrible. Well, I did have 3 willing idiots watch me beat the fucking game, so, I mean...
Close enough.
Yeah, they didn't want to fucking be subjected to that game, but they will watch it.
Oh my gosh.
I guess they just liked watching me be punished, I suppose.
They probably got a good laugh out of that, but it was terrible. The only good part is when your character goes into the dream world and you get the javelin, but of course the enemies get harder. But I'd rather have a projectile weapon than my fucking fist. Like, yeah, I'm gonna punch the shit out of this spider and Freddy. Oh my god, that was terrible.
I really fucking... What about Friday the 13th for Nintendo?
I'm just gonna say that. Okay, I tried to give that game a chance. I got close to beating it. I think I beat Jason twice. But his mother is a bitch to kill in that game.
That game made you so paranoid whenever you, like... heard the
Jason alarm.
Yeah, that fucking really. And then you see him coming at you, and it was like, nope.
And the music, oh my god.
Yeah, it was really well done in that sense.
It was, but man, I tell you, it's like the weapons they give you suck. Like you start with that rock, that useless sack of shit rock.
I know.
So you do need the knife, and I think the best weapon, if I remember, was the pitchfork. And if you get Jason's mom's sweater, Pamela's sweater, and you were golden.
Yeah.
But you'd have to beat her, and again, she's annoying as shit to beat.
Oh, I know. And did you know, like, when you gotta light the fireplaces and shit?
Yeah.
If you don't do all of them with the same counselor person, like, that you're using...
Yeah.
Then they fucking aren't lit anymore.
Yeah, but what was the point of lighting them?
I can't remember. Like, there's a torch or some shit that, you know, fucking you gotta light to light them, and...
Oh, don't you get, like, the torch, and the torch is, like, a good weapon to use against him?
Yeah, something like that, man. But if you don't use the same counselor for every fucking one, then they're not lit anymore.
Well,
that sucks.
That is lame, and especially some of the counselors suck. Like, some jumped higher, some moved faster. I think there was one, like, one of the female counselors, she was the best, or... It was one of the male counselors, too. He was awesome, because he walked fast, he jumped high. The rest just sucked shit.
I didn't like the map very much, either.
Yeah, the direction, you get confused. Where to go?
It was very confusing.
Oh my god, don't get me started on the cave and the forest.
Yeah, the cave was so... Oh, and the forest, too, yeah, for sure, because it's so confusing.
And to find your way around to get to...
I hated that.
Oh my god, yeah, and of course, if you want to beat Pamela Voorhees to get the better weapons, you have to go in that cave, and if the Jason alarm goes off, you're screwed.
Yep, and I fucking hated when you turn a corner in the cabin and he's there. It's like, scares the shit out of you.
Oh my god.
You're not expecting it. Then.
Yeah, and you're trying to find it because the graphics are weird, three-dimensional for the time. And it's like, oh my god, and you have to, like, do this weird ducking thing to, like, not get
And it was very, like, delayed, I found. It wasn't responsive. Mm-hmm. When you try to dodge and shit, it's, like, delayed. So you have to almost do it prematurely, like, anticipate his attacks.
Yeah, no, that was the trick. I mean, I remember playing that a lot because I did want to beat it. And like I said, I beat Jason twice. You have to beat him 3 times to win the game.
Yeah.
And he just got harder as a fucking
I don't think I've ever beaten that game, honestly.
No, eh?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's hard. It's frustrating, but... I did enjoy it. I have to say I liked it better than Nightmare on Elm Street game.
Really? I found Nightmare on Elm Street fucking made more sense in terms of the enemies because it's a fucking nightmare. You can get away with throwing Big Bird in there if you wanted. You know what I mean? Like fucking...
Or that little red bastard Elmo.
Yeah, like you could do whatever. And it would make sense because it's a fucking nightmare.
True.
So, I mean, you know, people will argue...
Logic.
Yeah, people will argue like, oh, spiders and blah, blah, blah. What's that have to do with this shit? Well, people are terrified of fucking spiders, man. Mm-hmm. And, like, bats and all that bullshit. So, like, because it's a nightmare, you can get away with whatever the fuck. Whereas, you know, Friday the 13th is, like, there's wolves and shit.
Yeah, and zombies.
And zombies. I'm like, what the fuck?
But the wolves, because it is a forest.
Yeah, bats. Fair enough.
But the zombies are far-fetched.
Yeah, it's just dumb to me. It took me out of it. But then again, to be fair, what else are you going to put in there? You can't just not have enemies throughout the game, just Jason all the time, because that would kind of ruin, you know, when you do run into him.
Yeah, exactly. It would just take away the sense of urgency and that, oh my god, that shock when you hit him.
Right. I just started recently to play Resident Evil 0. I'm not sure how much I like it yet, but I think it's pretty cool so far. It's a cool concept. Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to figure it out, like, you know, get used to the swapping players and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you go so far with one character, then you have to fucking swap to the other character that can get things for you that you can't get currently. Mm-hmm. You know, shit like that. So, and they have different abilities or, you know, fucking equipment, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a big fan of games like that. I mean, it is a cool concept. I think if the whole game's like that, I'm personally not interested. But I know on the GameCube, Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, there is a temple where you have to swap between Link and this other character. I can't remember who the hell she was. Again, so he could reach certain parts of the level. She would do this. etc.
Yeah, whatever.
But
We're
it's
talking
common
horror.
theme. But anyways, the horror games. I mean, another crappy one. Oh my gosh, I'm just trying to think.
I mean, you can talk about good ones too. I don't care.
That's true. But a bad one, I never played this one myself, is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the Atari.
Oh, that looks terrible.
Oh my gosh. Don't forget even Halloween for Atari.
That was terrible as well.
Oh.
Anything on Atari was awful.
Oh my god.
And people are going to want to fight me for saying that because I don't get the hype. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's such a great fucking old school system. Guess what? No, it's not. Try
It's
to
a
play
piece
it
of
now.
shit.
Try to play it now compared to what you're used to.
Shut up.
Okay, hell, compared to Nintendo, for fuck's sakes.
I'm sorry, I'd rather take the Nintendo over the Atari. But those games, the graphics, and even the concept, like in Texas Chainsaw, I believe you play as Leatherface, and you have to kill people.
Yeah, with like your weed whacker looking thing.
Yeah, exactly. This is very shitty.
It was terrible.
It looks like his fucking pecker.
I know.
Like his Fancho's pecker, so he's just annihilating these poor people with this giant dick of his.
I know all about that. I've been known to do that too.
Oh my god. But yeah, and then the Halloween game, you play as the babysitter. You mean Laurie Strode, but probably copyright issues.
Yeah.
And you have to save the kids from him. But yeah.
There was another Halloween game, I believe, for PC.
Yeah.
That was really fucking cool. Where, you are a babysitter and you start to get indicators that he's nearby. And you have to take a flashlight, go out to the backyard, to the shed, get a weapon. And shit like that, and you never know where he is. You'll get indicators that he's upstairs or fucking in the house, and it's fucking creepy.
That sounds so cool.
It really was, man. It's on YouTube. Check it out, man. It's super sick.
I'm definitely going to do that.
Like, it looks nerve-wracking to play, and I love that kind of shit.
Oh, definitely. It's just like where you don't know where the frig they are, and they're going to just jump out at any time and get you.
Yeah. I can't say much about this game yet because I haven't made it very far. One night, I started to play Resident Evil 7, and I was really baked. So, it was too intense for me, man. It was fucking hardcore.
Oh my god, yes. I played that actually at my friend's house. She had it on the PS4, and fuck. I was just like, what is this? And she's laughing. She thinks it's hilarious.
I've never touched it since because I was so baked. I was like, this is far too intense for me right now.
Well, yeah, the bitch cuts off your damn hand.
I know, and by that point, I was so cooked that I couldn't even figure out how the fuck to get out of there when I'm being chased by that creepy old prick, inbreeder bastard.
Oh my god. And your girlfriend's trying to kill you?
And I'm just running around the fucking house, in circles, trying to figure out, I was like, fuck this game, dude.
Yeah, no, I haven't touched it since playing with my friends, even though I have access to it.
Fucking weed made me think I was, really there.
Oh my god.
And I was like, this is too much for right now.
Oh, but
it was too heavy.
Oh god, yeah, no, I have to agree.
Not to sound like a total vagina, but
but hey, what it does to you, man. But frick, I love the Silent Hill games, but I have to say I have a hate for number 2, and we all know why. My well-documented reason was I can't beat that final boss. But I have to say I did not like Silent Hill Downpour. I did not like it.
I had The Room, and that was actually really cool once I got into it.
I didn't have that one. I had 1 to 3. 3 I started, and then I didn't finish it. It's not backwards compatible with the Xbox One, unfortunately.
I just like some of the shit they did with it.
Yeah, it's good.
The phone didn't work in your room, in your apartment, and you couldn't get out of your apartment. The phone didn't work, but you look out the window, and across the street, there's a bar, and if you call the number on the sign,
it works.
It will actually ring, and then you'll hear this deep breathing growl, and then hangs up. Your phone goes dead again. It's really trippy.
Oh, that's trippy. I like Silent Hill Homecoming, but I don't think a lot of people like that one. But I like the concept how it had the 4 families, and each of the kids that they unfortunately sacrificed died by the way the family intended it to. But that one was a really cool concept, and there were some pretty good bosses in there. There's the one Scarlet, the doll. The girl, she loved dolls, and her dad unfortunately killed her. But she was a tough cunt to beat. Oh my god!
I really, really like the first one.
Yes.
And I feel like they milked it for all it's fucking worth.
Yes.
But I'm super pissed about the one that never ended up getting released, where the main character that you play as turned out to be fucking dude from Walking Dead. What's his fucking...
Daryl.
Yeah, Norman Reedus. I thought that was super sick.
Yes.
And that was going to be such an epic fucking game, and then all this legal bullshit started to take place, and
it never happened.
Yeah, so it got scrapped.
Oh, what a shame.
Just a dispute, I think, between the financer and, like, the developers and shit, and the company that was going to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, this is why we can't have nice things.
Right? It's so upsetting.
Frig, I would have played the shit out of that.
I really feel like people hate Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
But I love it, and I love 4, and I know it's different. You know, the zombies are a little more active and lively and aggressive. But I kind of dig that. It gives you a little bit more, you know, fucking... I mean, the slow ones in 1 and 2 are pretty badass, too, because even though they're slow, it's still like a sense of urgency.
Well, yeah, because it's survival horror, and the idea is not to kill them all, because you gotta conserve your weapons, your ammo.
Right,
But
5 was fun, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, it is, but yeah. I mean, personally, I've never been a fan of really fast, super smart zombies and that, because, like, to me, they're not zombies.
That's why you would hate 6.
Yeah.
Because they're, like, fucking in full-on camo, using fucking machine guns and grenades and shit.
That's not zombies,
No,
man.
to me, that just took me right out of it. I was like, this is straying way too far away
Oh, my God, from the original material.
Right, and 5 was already pushing it.
Mm-hmm. I mean... When I think of zombies, personally, I think of those slow, dumb fucks. Just mindless.
Yeah, but again, like, 5 had cool ones. And
yes, like that, to me, okay, that level's acceptable. But like you said, when they're using guns and complex weapons...
But, you know, at least they fucking explained that it was a new type of virus that caused this shit.
And made them more...
Because they're genetic bioweapons, like, they're fucking made that way on purpose.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was kind of a cool story, and I really enjoyed the game, and I beat it, and I love it.
Yeah.
So, 4 was really good. I'm yet to beat it, but I will.
Yeah.
But, you know, back in the day, after 2... Well, like, by the time 3 came out, it was okay. And then Code Veronica, by the time that came out for PS2, I just was not interested anymore. It was so predictable, all the jump scare bullshit. That you saw it coming, and it fucking, you could call what's going to happen, and sure enough, it did. And I was just like, nah, it's played out now.
Wasn't for you.
Yeah, so after a few years go by and some newer ones, you know, you get back into it.
Absolutely. I mean, another horror game that I love, I guess... action horror, if you say. It's very similar to Resident Evil. Dino Crisis.
I hated it.
I liked it.
Terrible.
No, I liked it, man. I remember seeing it when I was a kid, and it scared the shit out of me. But I did not like the second one. Like, the first one, I really liked it. I mean, again, it's very, very similar to Resident Evil. I mean, yeah, I get it. But the second one was garbage, and the copies I had, they didn't work. They froze up. Glitched out. It was stupid.
I just don't find anything horror-wise about fucking dinosaurs, personally.
Yeah?
I just think it's stupid.
Well, I guess you could say it's far-fetched, but, I mean, that's just me. I mean, that's for everyone. I guess that's because it's in that genre, but I mean, when I was a kid, of course, it scared the shit out of me when I saw the guy all tore up on the PS1, the graphics at the time. I was like, holy shit, it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, dude, back in, like, 97, I think, was the first time I played Resident Evil. Mm-hmm. And when you go around that corner and there's that cutscene of that fucking zombie chowing down on that dude, and he just slowly turns and looks at you.
Oh my god, yes.
The sense of urgency that you get hit with right quick, trying to learn the controls really fucking fast.
Well, yeah, and, well, funny story with that, when they did the remake for GameCube, I remember I wanted to rent it so bad from Blockbuster. Yeah, when that scene came up, I was scared shitless. I shut it off. I didn't play it again. Yeah, I was a wimpy-ass kid, okay?
I love 2. I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence if I love 2 more than I love 1.
I personally like 1 better.
Really?
I do, probably because it was the original. It takes place in the mansion and everything. I mean, number 2, you have really good characters too. I mean, you have Leon and Claire, but it takes place more in the city. I think.
I love that.
Yeah, it is cool, but I mean, I personally prefer 1. That's just me. I mean, because Jill and Chris just are the classic characters in that, but they're both good. I mean, it's like comparing apples to oranges for me.
I had, was it 6 that Chris and Leon actually cross paths and they don't know, you know, fucking shit about each other and they don't trust each other, and it's pretty cool, man. But I just could not get into, like, that game in general.
No.
Some of the levels were just ridiculous, and the fucking zombies with machine guns and all that bullshit,
Again.
and rocket launchers and bullshit.
Fuck off, no.
And like military zombies now. This is getting fucking absurd.
Yeah, no, that's just too lame for my
it just
taste.
took me out of it, but it wasn't the worst one.
No.
Operation Raccoon City was fucking terrible.
Oh, I think I heard about that one.
That was the cool concept, but it was the drizzling shit.
Wasn't it just total dumpster fire?
Well, like I said, it was a cool concept, but I didn't really think it was that great.
No.
It was fucking boring after a while and repetitious, and it was just meh. You know? Not the best work.
Definitely not. Oh, you know, and another horror game that I didn't like, and it was so different, is Out of This World. And that was for the Super Nintendo.
That sounds familiar.
It's like, it was just like, I guess you have to, like, those quick decision type of games where you have, like, a split second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It was just like, I remember the cover was just so creepy and seeing an ad for it, but it was just so, it was just, I didn't like it. It was stupid. That was just me. I mean, maybe someone liked it, but I mean, I found it too hard to play. Like, sometimes, don't get me wrong, those games can be pretty cool. I mean, but I personally rather not play a whole game where it's like, you're rushed, like, you have to make a decision now. I mean, in some games, like, some of the newer Tomb Raider games, they do include that, which I think is pretty cool. But I, personally, video games, I like to explore and take my time and solve puzzles. So that's just me. But yeah, Out of This World, no, that was just garbage.
I kind of dig the concept of the new Friday the 13th game, but it's got so many bugs.
And legal problems, unfortunately.
I mean, it's cool on paper, and it kind of, is fun, but it's also so, like, I don't know. I don't want to say poorly done, but there's a lot of bugs that need fixing.
Oh, yes. I remember I was so hyped for that. I pre-ordered the shit out of that game. I got it. It was really great, but of course then I discovered you need to have Xbox Live for it, because I bought it for the Xbox One, and I don't play live. Like, personally, I rather just play by myself. If I'm playing video games, it's by myself. I'd rather go do something with people. But yeah, no, it's just the bugs, like you said. It did have cool concept. I liked how Tommy Jarvis is in there, and any players in that party for the game, like, you'd randomly be picked as Jason or a counselor, but you could play as Tommy, and it was like a new auntie in the game.
So there you have it. Blue likes to play with herself.
Okay, my secret's out. There you go.
I like the concept. I like the new skins of Jason and shit. Like the new, like they got all these different models from the different movies.
Yeah, no, that is cool.
And that's really badass. I think there's one where he's like on fire too. It's super sick.
Which was probably from part 6.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yep, that is cool. I mean, I haven't touched it in a long time because, like you said, the bugs in that, and then it got halted because of the legal implications. I was like, screw this, I don't have time for this. But maybe, I'll pick it up again. Why not? Maybe they managed to overstep some of those loopholes and make it better. But it definitely was a very cool concept. And I mean, I hated when I always got stuck playing the counselor. I wanted to be Jason, man. I just wanted to take people out.
I think everybody wants to be Jason in that game, so, like, it's really randomized.
Yeah, no.
But it always feels like it's never you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no. When the handful of times I played it, I was maybe Jason twice. But it is cool being the counselor, because you have to escape either by fixing the car, waiting until the cops come, or Tommy.
There's a lot of glitches, though.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
So, I mean, it's a cool game overall, but...
very glitchy, a lot of bugs, and maybe they've fixed it since then. I really don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, so, another game, it's not really horror, necessarily, but, like, for old Nintendo, I rented Ghostbusters. And it was fucking terrible.
Oh my, I played that too.
It was terrible.
It is awful. I remember, I was like, what the hell is this?
It was so difficult. I didn't understand it at all. I was like 7.
Oh yeah, no, and I played this as a grown-ass woman, and
That's
it was
even worse.
Frustrating as shit. And it's like, there's parts where you're driving in the car getting gas. Like, what? When the hell in the movie they show them stopping to get gas? I want to fight ghosts.
Yeah, the whole thing was just fucking terrible. I didn't like it at all.
No.
It was so confusing and, like, confounding. I was like, I don't get this at all.
Oh my god, and let's not forget near the final part of the game when you have to go up all those stairs to get to
That was
Gozer.
the worst.
Oh my god, horrible.
And seeing Marshmallow Man, like, just creates that sense of urgency.
Yeah, if you went too low on the screen, he started to get closer and closer, and then, oh shit, there he is. You're fucked.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all, but I think there should be, like, a brand new one.
Yeah, no, weren't they trying to make a new one? I'm not really 100%
I
on
heard they were. I heard that they had the voice actors, you know, like the actual actors do the voices and shit the best they could.
Of course, like,
you know, get to do it, to agree to do it, but...
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe there is. I don't really know. Maybe it got put in hiatus. I mean, they are making that new Ghostbusters movie, so they're probably a little more preoccupied with that.
Do you want to play Amnesia at some point?
I think I did play that. It was number 2, Dark Descent.
I didn't like that one.
No?
Not really.
Oh, I mean, I didn't. It's certainly different from what I normally play, but oh man, I hate it. You can't play that by yourself. It's just like guess sometimes I turn into a chicken shit. It's just when you duck, and this is someone who I love horror movies and that, but man, you duck and then those fucking dogs and that. But I think because it takes place in like an abandoned mine, and personally, anything with like mines and stuff like that always just creep me the hell out.
I just found like the whole premise is kind of weird though, because you come to, if I remember correctly, and you know your name. You know your backstory and everything. That is like so the opposite of Amnesia. It
is. It's like you're supposed to be like, who the fuck am I? Where I did not park my car here.
Like fucking, you know, I don't get it. But it was such a cool game though. I mean, from what I've seen of it, it was like cool to see videos of people shitting their pants fucking trying to play it. Especially with headphones on, because
oh my god,
it startles you.
Yeah, and if, let's just say someone tries to talk, comes up to you and creeps the shit out of you.
Oh, it's so good, man. I've really enjoyed that fucking game. And there was another one, I forget what the hell it's called now, but you're like a reporter or some shit, and you gotta like fucking walk around this allegedly abandoned mental hospital.
Oh.
And there's a fucking nut job that like captures you and like chops your fingers off and shit, and it's fucking insane.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's super intense. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, no, that sounds crazy.
Oh, it's so cool.
But another good one I like, but it's kind of been overdone, is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 2 were great, but then it just went downhill for me, personally. I get it, they're trying to make a buck in that, but when you started adding all these extra characters, I'm like, nah, no thanks. But
yeah, they milked it for all it's worth.
They did. It's just too much now from the original concept, but it's just perfect because, let's face it, when I grew up in that, we had the animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese's. I mean, not the original 80s one, because I was born in the beginning of the 90s, but... Fuck.
Yeah, the 80s ones are dope.
Oh my gosh, yes. Even the frickin' Billy Bob one. Like, what is that pizza? It's the competitor to Chuck E. Cheese's. They were bought out by Chuck E. Cheese's.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, all those animatronics, it's just so obscure now, technology. I don't even think a lot of the Chuck E. Cheese stores just have them anymore, do they?
I don't think so. I think they become like an arcade now.
Yeah, no.
It's way too more like modernized and shit, like way too modernized, and I don't like it.
No, because let's face it, when you're a kid, that was like a highlight. I get it. Their whole concept was like dinner and a show for the whole family.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a dusty old cunt, but like... I think it's changed too much.
Pizza Time. It came back to me. Pizza Time. That's what it was called.
Like, if I wanted to go to an arcade, I'd go to a fucking arcade.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, those things are kind of obsolete, but they seem to still be hanging around. I think because of people like in our age gap, we just love it. It's just, the thrill of it and that. But yeah, no, I had my one birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese's, and they had the animatronics, and I friggin' love those damn things.
Yeah, I went in the 80s as a kid, fucking to a kid's birthday, and it was super sick, and those things creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah, no, oh my gosh, especially in the 80s, they had so many different characters in that.
Yeah.
And you ever see them, like, restore those things? Like,
I know, they're creepy. But anyways, back to fucking the subject.
Yeah.
That Slenderman game looks fucking super sick.
Oh, yes, it does. Absolutely.
It looks creepy as shit, but I don't know.
I have yet to play it.
I think it's about a sense of urgency, essentially, is what it creates, and that's what makes it so appealing.
Yeah. I think there was actually a Bigfoot game that looked really cool. Again, the same thing. You're actually, the sense of urgency. You're out to hunt Bigfoot, and you only get a friggin' little shitty shotgun. And you gotta kill this son of a bitch. So, but it was really cool. I don't know if the title is just Bigfoot. I forget the name of it. But it looked pretty damn cool.
I'm going to say one of the best zombie games out there, and I know it's not technically a zombie game, but it kind of... Shut up. It is.
Okay, fine. What is it?
The zombie version of Red Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
See, I haven't played that, but it sounds so cool.
Imagine being out in the fucking Wild West fucking shooting zombies.
That would be so cool.
It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could just lasso a fucking zombie. Why not?
Yeah.
Drag him from your horse. It's super funny.
Exactly.
Oh,
Well,
it's
if you're
good
going
times.
along those lines, I have to say Dead Rising. One of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, what was the other one that I really liked? Left 4 Dead 2 was
Oh,
fun.
Left 4 Dead. That was great.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, my God. They haven't made another one. They really need to. It was friggin' awesome. I love those games.
I'm such a cunt when it comes to part 2. The chopper shows up in one of the levels to get you out of there,
Yeah.
to extract you from, the swarm. Mm-hmm. And all my fucking allies are fucking fighting these zombies and being attacked, and I'm like, bye, dickheads. And
Peace out.
And I hop in the chopper, and I get the fuck out of there and leave them.
Oh, my gosh.
Every man for himself, because I'm such a prick.
Oh my God, you're horrible. And I'm the opposite. When I play that, I'm like, I'll save you. Hurry, run, get to the safe house.
Fuck that shit. It's every motherfucker for himself. I ain't Schwarzenegger. I ain't telling no one to get to the fucking chopper. If you fucking don't have enough sense to get in that motherfucker and get out of there, then that's your damn problem.
Well, fair enough. But sometimes you ever notice those levels, if you have your allies are still alive and they aren't in that safe house with you, you can't continue. So guess what? You have to go out there and save the asshole.
That is true. That is true.
It's like it programs you to feel like, fuck, I have to go save this idiot.
Not me, man. I'm like, fuck them.
Oh my.
If they die, they die.
Okay, Ivan Drago.
Yep, not my fucking problem.
Oh my gosh.
Mind your business.
Wow.
You're being attacked. Well, I'm in the business of minding my own damn business.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, that is an excellent game. I have to say I liked part 2 a lot better because they included more special zombies.
Yeah.
But I hated that friggin' jockey on part 2. The one that
fuck.
jumped on you and
Yeah.
you feel like you can
They're
control.
so annoying because you get just a little bit of your control.
But not enough.
Not
It's-
full control.
Yeah. And, oh man, I hated the tank in that game.
Holy
when his music
fuck.
started and you're like, oh,
Yeah, you knew
fuck
shit was
me.
about to get real when that motherfucker came.
Usually if you're playing with the computers, those guys are dead.
Oh yeah, they don't
They're
care.
toast.
They're fucking useless.
Exactly. So I'd kind of use them as bait and I'd stand back and
But I'm the
shoot.
dick.
Okay, well, fair enough. I guess we both are dickish in their ways, but at least they died for a cause.
So did my people. They fucking kept them distracted while I got in the chopper and got the fuck out of
Oh my god. You're horrible. But then I'm horrible too. I mean, I guess we're both horrible Left 4 Dead players.
Hey man, fucking it is what it is. Don't play with me then.
Exactly.
If you can't hold your own.
Which cast of characters did you like better?
I really enjoyed 2.
Their characters were great.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't care for, who was it, Nick in part 2? He was just useless.
I like the hillbilly though. He was fucking funny.
Ellis.
Yeah, he's funny as
Fucking-
shit.
Oh my god.
That dude is just titties and beer in my books, man. He's fantastic.
Well, I mean, frig, and then the first one, what do you have? Oh, you have Captain Highliner in there, and then you have Biker Dude.
Yeah, they're fucking useless, but it was fun.
It was. They really need to make another one. I just don't know if there's, like, some sort of copyright laws or some shit.
It's not an award-winning fucking game, but I do suggest if you haven't played it and you want something kind of fun to play with your friends, man, do it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The two-player co-op mode is phenomenal.
Give it a shot. It's fun.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. Especially in 2, the first level. Mm-hmm. I've never played a game before where you start off in a burning hotel and you get to go out the window and walk along the ledges and shit to get into other rooms. And,
that is awesome. And I like the one when it was in the second level of my game, actually, number 2, was at the carnival. That was pretty badass.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh, that was definitely a good level.
Yeah, because
creepy.
the clown zombies, you had to kill them because they'd alert more of them. So it's like,
And then there's the
things.
screamers, man, that if you go near them, like the weeping fucking witch type things.
Oh my god.
That, like, cry.
The witch in those games.
Yeah, and then they fucking alert everybody.
Oh my god, they do. Or if you wake the witch.
So that level with the going through the fucking streets and not hitting the cars because the alarms will go off and draw attention to you. Mm-hmm. That was intense shit, man.
Oh my god, it was. I think it was number 2. There is a level, like a farm level. There's a shed, and there's a bunch of those damn witches in there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's like, you don't wake one, but of course then the stupid computer
Of
alerts
course.
one, and you're
Of course.
screwed.
And then they all wake up.
Exactly, and then it's like, oh, so-and-so's been killed by the witch. I'm like, sucks to be you, I'm out of here.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know, sometimes with those games, man, just the sounds are what make it so creepy.
Oh, absolutely.
The fucking crying and the fucking, you know.
And the music.
Yeah, the weeping fucking woman and the music and shit combined, it's just like all sorts of nope. Mm-hmm. You know, but it's so much fun.
Yeah. There's actually an achievement in number 2 where if you're brave enough to do this with the shotgun, you go up to the witch, and when she gets startled, you give her a headshot, one shot kill. It's very hard. I don't think I haven't done that myself. It's called Crowned. Like, if you have a set of balls, go for that achievement.
That's kind of like Fallout when I killed a fucking Deathclaw with a switchblade.
Oh my gosh.
I just punched the shit out of it after the fact, and like fucking I actually got an achievement for that.
Yeah, no, that's like one of those hard-ass achievements, but yeah, if you can do it. I remember trying to watch videos to do it, and these people, they have lightning-fast reflexes, because the second that woman look up at you, bam, dead!
Fucking watch out, chill, man.
Sorry, but...
Good lord.
Anyways.
But let's wrap this shit up. Mm-hmm. And I want coffee and play some fucking Res 5 now that we got talking about it.
Yeah, why not? It sounds awesome.
Let's kill some undead motherfuckers since it is almost Halloween time.
Actually, we're 1 week away, not even a week away, to the beginning of October. And it is officially the first day of fall. On Monday it was.
Exactly. That's why I'm doing the fucking Halloween shows now, because who doesn't love early Halloween?
Amen.
I want to watch horror movies and shit all fucking month and do non-stop horror shows and fucking Halloween shows all month.
Absolutely.
So, fuck Star Wars. And Friday the 13th Part 6 can suck my balls.
I will kill you.
It was terrible.
It is not. I liked it.
Why?
Dude, I told you. It's because Tommy Jarvis was badass in that part. In Part 4, he was an annoying-ass little kid. In Part 6, he actually grows a set and takes care of Jason himself.
I still don't like him. But who's that fat fuck that gets axed? What one was that?
That was Part 5.
Oh, Part 5, okay.
That wasn't even Jason, man.
No, I know. My bad. Part 5. Sorry, 6. 5.
There we
suck.
go. There. That's more like it.
I hated it.
Fuck Roy.
Yeah, fuck Roy. That's kind of like the motto in, you know...
In regards to that movie is fuck Roy.
Yeah, in the Tattness podcast studio, the motto is fuck Roy. So, if you ever show up at my fucking door somehow, I'm going to ask you what the password is, and it's always going to be fuck Roy.
Exactly. If you get it right, come on in and join us.
I don't even care. Like, if you just show up randomly at my door and like, fuck Roy, I'm like, come on in.
You want to come in?
You're good in our books.
Let me get you a beer. Mm-hmm. Anyways, fuck this. I need to kill some zombies and drink some coffee.
Alright. We'll see you next time.
Yep, chill. Fucking, we'll be doing more Halloween shit real soon. And, until then, I'm gonna go kill some undead motherfuckers and maybe talk about some more video games down the road on the next show. Mm-hmm. More horror games, of course. Not just random shit.
Absolutely.
And we'll get into more paranormal stories.
Oh, trying to scare the shit out of me again, aren't you?
Hell yeah.
Screw you, man.
Catch your asses later.
See you next time.